headache just thinking about politics. You're way too early. The bachelor...
I am here to meet with Olivia.
This is a by-the-hour hotel...
Dr. Blanche is in her 50s, bright long hair.
I gotcha. It's that...
Thank you,
So, you aren't the real RoboCop? Listen, if your mature lady won't be able to satisfy you, I'm sure I'll find someone younger.
It's you. Thank you for coming over. Do you really think I'm in danger?
Not as long as I am here. Tell me what happened.
Someone stole my work computer from the precinct. But
Does anyone else know about...
OCP requested confidentiality, so they're the only one...
Did you notice anyone
No. But after a recent hacking attempt, you could download its last coordinates from my private computer.
I will find them.
Actually, even if those thieves were after my research, they'd be disappointed. I keep most of my notes on... I know the whole process wasn't easy for either of us, but I'm sure you felt there was progress.
I promised to adhere...
Thank you. You agreed to a non-compulsory evaluation.
I promised...
A lot has changed since we started. Do you remember how...
I was struggling.
That is correct. But since then, did you have a change of heart?
I like to think of myself...
I am glad to know through our time together I've learned a lot about you. And one thing I know for sure is that you're not.
Why do you think...
Could a machine create a real bond of friendship such as you and I? Do you think a machine would bother to help a drug addict? Do you think a machine could teach a newly appointed or bring comfort?
Would an actual person...
We should make a clear distinction. These so-called glitches are your memories. It seems to me that but as memories in the past make up everyone's personality, those memories make you who you are as...
But there is also the...
And that worries me. But the malfunctions I'm afraid someone is using your mechanical side to... They would be more successful if it wasn't. And no wonder. It's probably your strong will that allowed you to bear the extraordinary burdens. And it's also I don't know a single person who could endure that. So if this evaluation was to determine whether you're human or not, my answer is, don't you ever forget that. Unless you...
I will try.
Use my computer to download the coordinates of the tracking device. It's right there on the desk.
I have the coordinates.
Hello, Dr. Blanche. I got a special delivery for you.
But I haven't ordered anything.
I only need your signature. Can you please open the door? Caution! She's not alone. RoboCop is guarding the target.
We need to move. There was an attempt on Dr. Blanche's life.
Is she okay?
Yes, but she will need an escort.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Aswell, love to
We need to move.
Is this really about the research?
I will figure that out. No, we should not stop.
It's a dead end. We need to look for another way.
I will make a way.
I don't know how you're thinking of making a way, but Rune is getting off. We're moving forward. That's good. Concentrate on the positive. This heat is just too much.
We must keep going.
Compromise!
We cannot go through. Fire is blocking the way. Follow me.
You found Grumpy! Thank you so much. The sprinklers aren't working.
Target is paired!
The fire's dying out.
Here's someone's footsteps upstairs.
I will make a way. Follow me.
I've seen messes here before.
I'm finally starting to understand. The shooting, the blood, seeing it firsthand, it puts everything into perspective. What I think I'm trying to say is, thank you.
My duty, madam.
So what now, Murphy?
I will follow the signal to track the doctor's computer. You will keep her safe.
Safe from what exactly? Who were those guys?
Mercenaries on Wendell's payroll.
The same ones that paid me a visit at the hospital? Wendell should be grateful. You keep reducing his overhead.
I am expecting a huge payoff.
I hear that.
I didn't know you were involved in politics.
I don't give a shit about elections. but they give free food for handing out flyers.
Okay, Murphy. So where are you headed now?
I am following the signal from the doctor's computer.
That's handy. You're gonna keep me posted if you find anything, won't you?
Affirmative. Murphy, out.
I hate when you do that. Loose out.
Need some rubble?
No, but it might be covering something that I am looking for.
It will be like searching for a needle in a haystack unless you have some kind of X-ray vision. Any joy?
I need to see.
Then you'll have to wait. There'll be a truck. It's not like you can move the whole thing anyway.
I am
Shit! You're like a freaking bulldozer. Is that what you were looking for? A manhole cover?
I need to get underground.
Well, not through there, you ain't. If the sewers are what you're after, then you should use the entrance behind the mark. Just under the overpass.
Thank you, citizen.
Another respectable citizen on their way to the sewers. Is there a party going on down there?
Lewis, tracker coordinates lead me to the sewers. I am entering now.
I can't hear you very well. It must be bad signal. I've taken Dr. Blanche to the safe house.
Lewis, you are breaking up.
Watch your step. This might get dangerous. Make sure to contact me if you back up. Stay safe.
Enemy contact! Engage!
get hold of him.
Lewis, can you read me?
Loud and clear. Are you out of the sewers already?
No, I found a signal booster.
A signal booster underground?
The entire OCP communication network.
Compromise!
I wonder what they were up to.
New tactics. Take it off, Sister! Damage sustained!
Please, don't kill me!
Do not be afraid. I am a police officer.
I had this nasty dream that I was a homeless guy living in the sewer. Oh, wait.
Lewis, I found the computer.
What did they need it for?
Retrieving and processing data from my evaluations.
Where was the data going?
OCP's mainframe computer. To access it, you need staff credentials, and they have been using Wendell's.
You're saying that OCP has Wendell on their payroll?
The old man is the one who signed his contract.
That son of a bitch. I knew he was behind all this. Can you send us over that data?
I am uploading it as we speak.
I'll make sure Reed sees it ASAP, so we can get you a warrant for the OCP headquarters.
I am heading to OCP headquarters now.
Hey, Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle. We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's.
Case is urgent, but we can't get inside the...
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it.
I am glad to.
And if you could look around for clues afterwards, you know, you never can tell with the electricity.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that...
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great. But if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly. There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder?
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The phone, the earring, and a safe...
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards.
I will go to the office to see...
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need...
I will let you know if I...
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Please. May I help you?
I want to speak with someone.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane.
Why?
I call them unpredictable little things. They can...
Mr. Page was murdered.
What?
Were you or anyone else in the office?
No. Mr. Page always stays late.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page...
Of course. But first we need to get inside.
Follow
All
me.
calls go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
You have no new messages.
The phone on Mr. Page's desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
Mr. Page's computer. I don't have access to it. Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them. Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings. Did you find any leads? You know, as the death of Mr. Page played.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page often met with a person marked as G.
Oh, God.
Do you know?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy.
What about his receipts? There was...
For Gloria.
Gloria.
Gloria Lindbergh from Kuzak's campaign office.
Do you know where...
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite...
What'd you find out?
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
What a surprise. Not everyone in this city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I did.
Are you Gloria Lind?
So OCP is using less and less.
I am here to ask...
He's my political opponent.
Mr. Page was...
Oh. Too bad for him.
We have reason to believe...
On what base?
We found evidence that... Did you or did you not?
I was supposed to. For business.
The investigation demands...
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't... I always wondered if there was a man hiding under that shiny... I have a second glass if you want to loosen up.
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones. Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots. I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed. So? Am I under arrest?
Be careful. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. We slept together a couple of times, and there was something electrifying, and we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us.
You claim that Agatha Crane...
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious.
When was Agatha...
Maybe a week ago?
I intend to do that. Please...
Missing you all...
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office. You'll see what I mean when you get here.
On my way. Keep Ms. Crane there and be careful. She is our prime suspect.
Understood.
Where?
A very...
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was...
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air.
We must find her. New ep...
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a
Open
computer.
sesame.
Maybe we can find something
sure.
there.
Keep reminding
Just
me of the
delete
delicious
already.
Sesame Spring.
Agatha Crane, you have the right to remain.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing, what else would you want from a...
You have the right to...
This is my attorney. I wasn't born to end up in jail. I was born for great things.
If you do not talk about it...
There is a lot to tell. Everyone should know how your sole goal is...
Okay, ladies, shows. I hope they throw away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Just let me go. You said yourself that you didn't have time.
Welcome to Omni Consumer Products.
I know who
How
you
may I
are,
help you?
lady. You broke into the security room. You're up to something.
A meeting
Hey,
regarding
Robo,
after.
could you resolve this issue we're having?
Yes, that would be... But I'm looking at the...
I will be.
There's been a security breach I need to investigate.
I could help in both.
Good. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room?
Sure.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what—
I'll buy coffee and donuts to—
You are responsible.
I'm trying to save people. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of—
A reminder.
OCP needs to run old Detroit into the ground to move forward with the creation of Delta City. So OCP takes their property in exchange for— I believe this loophole will allow OCP— I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is
I will not let OCP.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir!
Over here. Could you help me with these doors? Someone likely tried to lay a security breach.
I need permission to enter the
Do whatever it takes. Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed. So,
the malfunction that blocked this.
Good thinking. I'll check it out. I'll be on my...
Estimates.
Make good use.
You helped a lot of people with this, but there is
security foot.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be
Destroying evidence of a crime.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling data. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room.
I will do.
Thanks to you,
Why so eager?
I fight the bad guys. And when it comes to bad guys, OCP is the... They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to... But revenge is good. I want to spare others the suffering that we went through. Even if maybe now's not the time for this
Out of concern for our employees, Omni Consumer Products have purchased new sleeping bags. You will be notified by your supervisor about your options. And remember, your efforts are paying off. Starting next month, OCP Silver cardholders will no longer be allowed to use Diamond relaxation areas.
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
You didn't send a summary message. Always send a summary to protect yourself. Now the guy will present your idea as his own.
I told you Smith would be fired.
Everyone knows.
I think I know how to solve the jumper problem we're having. Did you have a career development?
Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your public endorsement. Polling is definitely reflecting that. Keep up the good work. Anyway, great talk. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
I'm as fresh as a daisy. Didn't you sleep in the office? I did.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off, unless
There is no one
hospitalization
here.
is required.
What? Look around. See if we're missing something.
Can someone take this robot away from here? I'm trying to work.
He takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
Do not say I did not warn you.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, RoboCop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Afterlife. Eternity today.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Eve?
It's actually...
Are you...
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a... I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years.
Where is...
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute.
So he is behind...
Who else would authorize funding of such a
So you are selling some...
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, because they...
What about all the money?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite...
Where is the...
Probably in his office, at the end of the hall. But...
I disagree.
Suit yourself.
Why was he smiling when I signed it? He never smiled.
Do you think they hung it upside down?
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
About time the old man kicked the bucket. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to...
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop, and that includes all of the old man's pet projects.
Someone needs...
Someone did. The demented old man behind all of this sick shit is dead, so there's nothing for you to... Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire...
Those robots are...
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you, since I need you to come to the ARMS Expo. Now, you leave. It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo! That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No, stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
believe he's gone. He was so young.
Such a tragedy, but are our bonuses safe?
Here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium. There's an old friend waiting for you.
We have to be on the lookout for Antonovsky.
Do you ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out. It's showtime. Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, let's take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party! OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us RoboCop and RoboCop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, RoboCop is the past. We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UEDs, Urban Enforcement Droids. A reliable solution to crime with the push of a button. UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the but no need for alarm, UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions.
I have a question for RoboCop. In view of the police...
The police did not...
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. A presentation is in order.
I have another question for RoboCop.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the...
There are a lot of people that... Polls show that RoboCop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both... So, RoboCop, could you give us... Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you...
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his...
Or will you... contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to...
I support...
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the... But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal...
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all... My robots! It's time. I just need to... And where did I put it?
Is that normal?
Huh? It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What was that?
All of you need to leave. What is happening?
to authority. Drop your weapon.
Oh, why is this happening to me? Fair, it's just not fair! Oh, those UAVs shoot so beautifully. Too bad they're shooting at me! Oh my god.
Did you remember?
No, damn it! But there's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the... The entrance is through Hall C. I'll open the gate. Just clear the space. The code doesn't work. Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do. Just destroy the fuse box, and the gate will open.
What is your plan?
I give the orders, and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Memory is glitchy.
Discontinue the fight.
Now to the gate. We'll reach the depot from Hall C. We must manage this mess. Those UEDs are my ticket straight to the CEO's chair.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Don't worry, nothing'll happen. To your brain, at least. And that's the part you cherish the most, anyway. You'll be fine. Pave the way to the depot and don't bother your head with that. You don't want your wiring. big sacrifice to stop this mess, and I'm willing to make it. Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, RoboCop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be RoboCop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
RoboCop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake! Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.